fun, right? When you talk it out, you have to organize your thoughts, and then you make realizations as you speak sometimes.
Right.
So
it'd be funny if you see a therapist and you have these things that you're working on. You have to see like a junior therapist to be like, "This is what I think I'm working on." He's like,
it seems like it's like a step process before you see the final boss.
Right.
Your
he's
final
like
therapist.
an intern, like helping. He's like the teacher's assistant, getting your therapy down.
Right, your TA.
Yeah. You get to ask those questions you didn't have time to ask.
Yeah, or you were just too shy, or
he's like the tutor for your therapy. You sign up, like, yeah.
Man, that would be very good mental health support.
Right?
Like 2 stages. That's amazing.
I think as the population increases, you need that in school. You
Okay.
need one class called like
Yeah.
self-help or something.
Right.
And then like tutoring and like,
so the intermediate between you and seeing a
yeah, you have some group projects. They're like one introvert, one extrovert, one person who has a traumatic injury that they don't want to discuss. We don't know who it is. And then you guys all work together.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes sense. That would be great.
Yeah. I mean, and then you work how to work a credit card. That'd be good in school too.
How to work a credit card.
Dude, some people just have no idea. I used to work at the bank. People would come in, literally
Stunned
at how credit cards work, and just like they get it and they just max it out, and you're just like, "Hey man, I talked to you for 20 minutes. You're a grown ass man."
I think the thing is that what would be nice on a credit card if it had a little LCD screen with a power bar, so it tells you as you're charging it and you're going closer and closer to your limit, you can see the power bar fill up to whatever your limit is. Like if it's at 9,000, it's filling up to 9,000.
I wanted to also say my credit score, and I know it's I'm a little bit more further in the future than you are, obviously. I wanted to say my credit score, and also I wanted to say my interest rate and what my monthly payment is. They're like, "This is everything that's happening right now, buddy. Are you sure you want to buy this? And if you do, go ahead."
That's fair. And then as it gets closer, like the numbers become more blurry.
Right.
The mag strip doesn't work anymore. It becomes a faulty card.
Oh man!
But when you ask the bank for more for a thing, they're like, "No, sorry, we're trying to protect you." Banks would never do this. They're trying to put you in a hole.
Dude.
If they can get 15,000 out of you, and then you go homeless and you lose everything, that's a win.
Yeah. You could be making like 40,000. They're like, "You can get this $800,000 house. Go do it."
These assholes keep calling me, asking me, "Hey, do you want to up your limit on your credit card?"
Yeah.
To what? It's 20,000 right now.
I can buy a person in certain places. I feel like, and it's for no reason.
Why would you want to give me more?
They used to just tell me they've increased it. I was like, "What?" They're like, "We've increased it."
Yeah.
And how can I call you to be like, "Why? What do you think I'm about to do over here?" He's just telling me to be more adventurous, buy a Civic on this thing. Calm down, TD.
Man. Well, anyway, in other news, my friend.
Yeah,
So there's been a development
Uh-oh.
in the VIP theater scene. Right? Because so far, the best VIP place in the GTA was Queensway.
Queensway on Islington.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it.
I stood by it. That was the only place I would go watch movies.
Yep. They got those seats that move around.
Well, you have to recline. And here, I'm going to start telling you the reasons why this place is not as good anymore.
Okay.
Right? Because when you're in that seat, you got to literally lean back. If you stop putting your pressure against that back, it's just going to prop you back to
bullshit
straight.
seat.
Bullshit seats.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sit with proper posture while watching a movie. I'm looking to slouch.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me.
No way.
If you go to the VIP theater in Winston Churchill, however,
what?
It's brand new.
Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill seemed to slowly die over the last 5 years. It used to be a popping place. Now it's not so popping.
Wow.
So I guess maybe they figured, let's put some new stuff over here.
Yeah, and a Dimitris. That'll liven the place up.
That Dimitris was there forever.
Oh yeah, there is a Dimitris, and it's packed.
Used to be. It's dead.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a Dimitris that's dead.
All the Muslims left. They all went to D-Spot.
They did.
And then Dimitris were like, what the fuck do we do?
know.
What happened to all of the Muzzies?
Yeah.
So anyway, this VIP theater at Winston Churchill,
Right.
it reclines. But it reclines with a button. You press a button and then it reclines for you. And it's a lazy boy. So like the thing that supports your feet comes out too. So now you're almost lying down watching a movie.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
And you know how sometimes, when you're planning to go to theater, I don't know, you probably don't. I do. I'm thinking to myself, I might get cold in the theater. Should I pack the scarf? Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore. These seats are heated.
Wow. I thought that's like something like a person is there to comfort you the whole time. Just pat, 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 pat.
Yeah. Heated seats. 2 levels.
Seats.
It's a beautiful thing.
How hot does it get?
Not too hot.
That's good.
Yeah, not too hot.
That's
just
good.
It's just a little. It's a little warmth.
Yeah.
It's like being hugged by a bulimic person. You know, you're not getting that much warmth.
I rather not. No matter what their warmth level was.
You know,
I'm like, this is
a super skinny
bones.
person can't put that much.
No, it's true.
Put that much warmth.
You
on
were doing so good, dude. The picture you were painting. Now it's a bulimic. I'm like, Yasin, why do we have this happening?
And
can they lay down?
Just support them. You're like,
yeah. Can I pat them for a while?
Yeah. You know, here are my notes. Here are my notes from my therapist. What are yours? Watched it in 1917.
Yeah, sad.
Fantastic.
Really
movie.
good.
Did you watch it?
No, sorry.
Okay, so it wasn't that sad.
I'm trying to help.
I was like, why do you think it's sad? I mean, war in general is sad, but I don't think that was the overall.
War movies generally have a certain level of sadness.
This was okay. So what's of note of this movie is that the entire movie is shot as if it's one shot.
Wow, you love that. That's your thing.
Oh, that's a very specific itch. It scratches.
It's true.
So yeah, once when you start the movie, it opens up on two kids. They look very young. And then the camera is just constantly following them throughout the entire movie. It is a fantastic. That doesn't mean that it's actually shot in one shot. Someone asked me that when I was telling them on the phone. They're like, actually? I'm like, how?
Yeah.
But yes, but they made it so that it looked like it was one shot. There was transitions, obviously. Fantastical.
Wow.
I loved it. It was great. So anyway, if you're in the mood for a good war movie, at the caliber of it's up there with like, for me, Fury, Saving Private Ryan, all that good stuff. Yeah. 1917. Great movie.
1917. Yeah, it had some buzz around it in the Oscars and stuff, too.
Right. So I highly recommend that. I got a couple other movies I watched real quick.
Yeah.
Jumanji 2.
What'd you think of Jumanji 2?
It's exactly like Jumanji 1.
It's great.
Yeah, so it is what it is. You know what you're getting there.
Who's mad at Jumanji 2, you know?
Yeah,
I feel like you can't even be mad at all of the first Jumanji they made with
No, you can't.
the Rockets.
That was it. You know, that was really good. I like the whole Smolder thing. That was funny. I watched 21 Bridges by our man, the Black Panther.
Yes.
The entire time that I was watching that movie, I was hoping...
Your Black Panther accent, brother.
No, it's not the Black Panther accent.
What is it then?
That is now... Oh, wait, hold on. hold on. The Black Panther will have... No. Now he will have... Fuck, hold on a second. I'll think. I'm trying to figure out the line. It's the priest guy. Now he will have the power of the Black Panther stripped away.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, you just sound just like Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, there you go.
Forrest Whitaker really also had a really bad African accent, I felt like.
That's why I can do it.
Yeah. Forrest Whitaker. I was like, hey, whose accent is that?
Yeah.
Did he move to Wakanda from somewhere else?
I don't know. He's like, whatever. I make so much money. I'm so big. I can make my own accent.
Yeah, that's true, man.
You know?
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, so he was in that movie. Not Forrest Whitaker, the Black Panther.
Right.
And it was great, but it's also not awesome. One of those like forgettable cop movies. You can see it from far away.
Yeah.
But it was just cool to see him not be Black Panther and do something else where he's like, basically he's like a super honorable cop that kills people, but only when necessary.
Right.
But he's one of the few cops on the like the NYPD thing that he's got like 7 kills, but he was all cleared.
Yeah.
Like they weren't faulty kills.
Right.
And they're like, this guy kills bad people.
Yeah.
But legally. That's the character
like
they went
that.
for.
He's like the Batman you want.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Every now and then, your Batman just kill a guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let it be known.
Yeah. So that was a fun movie.
Did you see the trailer for the new Mark Wahlberg movie that's on Netflix?
I watched it already.
You watched it already?
Yeah.
Bro, how do you do this? I thought it came out like a week ago.
I thought it came out only a couple days ago.
Okay, Yasin. I don't know what notifications you have, but I don't have that.
I don't even know when I watched it. I think I watched it yesterday. No, not even yesterday.
I saw the trailer, so obviously I'm that behind.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that Post Malone? And then Donald Cowboy Cerrone?
Oh, yes.
And Eliza Schlesinger?
Oh, yes.
Like, very interesting.
Yeah. It was fun to see them do roles.
Yeah.
Post Malone, I'm not ruining anything. He's a KKK guy.
Yep.
He's from the Aryan Nation. He's in prison.
Right.
Not believable at all.
Yeah.
He's not believable as a KKK guy. How can a white guy with face tattoos who looks that dirty?
Right.
And don't get me wrong, I love Post Malone.
Yeah.
I love his music.
Yeah.
But he does look dirty. He looks like
How is he not believable then? Because I feel like
watch it and you're gonna be like, you don't even
really.
This guy doesn't look scary at all.
How was Cerrone?
Donald Cerrone was just an enforcer for the Aryan Nation.
All right. Not a lot of talking?
Not a lot of talking.
Just
throw a few kicks.
Yeah.
A couple punches and whatnot. And then he gets beat up by Mark Wahlberg. And this is the thing that I have a problem with.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're MMA fans and we see them actually fight real people.
Right.
I can't believe when Mark Wahlberg is fighting someone and winning, fighting Donald Cerrone and winning.
I got you.
I can believe that Mark Wahlberg uses a gun and kills Donald Cerrone, but a fisticuffs with Donald Cerrone?
Yeah, no disagreement.
Yeah, no.
But Donald is kind of like a stacked guy either.
I mean, he's much bigger than Mark.
Well,
Mark is short, right?
Yeah, but Mark Wahlberg looks like he's a fire hydrant.
Yeah, that's true.
He looks like a fridge.
That's fair.
Has been opened.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Nonetheless, it's a hard sell for me.
All right.
Yeah,
I can't believe you watched that movie.
I'm a huge Mark Wahlberg
nobody
fan.
even told you to watch it, I'm sure. You were just like, ooh. And just watched the
immediately
whole
in.
thing. Yeah.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Because this is what I did. Ooh, trailer. Talk to Yasin about this.
Yeah, no, it was you know what? It wasn't a great movie.
No, I didn't think so.
Within the 15 minutes, you know exactly how that movie's going to run. The whole thing.
Isn't that the curse of watching movies? Like, I realized at a very young age how Scooby-Doo works.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, like maybe 10 episodes of watching Scooby-Doo.
Right.
I was like, oh no, this is formulaic.
Yeah. There's a pattern. I found it.
And then
crack the Matrix code.
You grow up watching Indian movies.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh no, there's a pattern. There's always going to be a guy and a girl. If the guy has a best friend and he doesn't have a girl, he's going to die for them. Like he'll die.
Yeah.
But if he also has a girl, then they also will end up together.
Right.
Or both die.
Yeah.
And one of them
and then they got to switch.
I've seen that too.
Right?
There's only a few combinations, really.
But it's always a love story.
Yeah, it's never like the Matrix. It's gotten way better, but it's gotten way, way, way better.
Right.
But still, like at a young age, you realize those things. And now when I see it in like a simple movie, like within the first 10 minutes, like as the bad guy, that lady's gonna die. As the mom, she's gonna die.
Yeah,
that's gonna propel him. I don't want to watch this shit.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those.
Yeah.
That being said, did you see the trailer for the new Christopher Nolan movie?
Ooh, no. Which one is it?
You don't even know what the frick is happening.
Ooh, I like that.
Remember when you watch Inception and you're like, what happens in this movie?
Right.
Why is the
ground moving?
Why is the ground moving? Why is it like curled? We don't understand nothing.
Right.
Christopher Nolan knows how to make a good trailer.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has any say in it. But this one, the new movie, it's Denzel Washington's son. He's in that movie. I don't know if you've seen him act. He's in a show called Ballers.
No.
Which is fantastic.
Okay.
Love that show.
I've heard that.
But yeah, he's in there. And there's one part where it's like, there's bullet holes. There was a fight here. And the guy's like, what do you think? He's like, it hasn't happened yet. So there's like a time travel type situation. We don't know what's going on.
Ooh, anything could happen. I like that.
Yeah.
That guy makes the best movies.
He does. He does. And he has like a genuine hate for certain things that I have a genuine hate for.
Tell me.
Tell
me.
3D movies. That can go die.
You know what the funny thing is? I can't tell you 5 things I hate, but you're about to tell me like 3 things about a very specific niche of a thing you like.
3D movies.
Yeah.
Right. Number 2, obviously trailers. You know, your trailers give away way too much, and now like the entire first and half of the second act is already given away.
Right. Sometimes trailers give away the best dialogue in the movie,
especially like comedy movies.
Yeah. Like those are the punchlines. Thanks.
Yeah, nothing I'll watch in this movie is going to be, you know what was horrific? Men in Black 3.
I saw that.
Why they got a shit on, like, one of my favorite movies.
Didn't have to make that movie.
They didn't have to.
And it was totally very obvious who the bad guy was. I'm like, that's the bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the bad guy.
Yes. He looks sinister.
Yeah. You know what the weird thing was? Kumail Nanjiani, even as an alien, very Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah. And he was a totally forgettable character.
Yeah. I'm like, that alien's from Karachi.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, why?
Yeah. Well, that whole movie, though, right? Like, that whole movie, I was like, we didn't have to do any of this, guys.
No, just leave it alone.
There was nothing about that was redeeming, I felt like.
My God. Well, there it is.
Yeah.
In other news. Doug Ford.
Yeah, what happened?
Okay. Is walking back his idea for those license plates, those blue license plates that are Tory blue.
Yeah.
Right. And now they're thinking we should look into how much money they lost on that. You know, because Doug Doug Ford is a freaking waste man.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'll give you a little thing here, right?
Right.
Or why did you have to change the license plate anyway? It was fine the way how it was.
Was it?
Yeah. It is
you
fine the
look
way
into
how it
this?
was. The new one are blue, and like apparently under certain lighting conditions you can't see it at all.
Yeah,
and
so
it was
they
a
lost
cop,
money?
It was a cop that did it. Yeah, because they already rolled it out. Now they
Yeah.
had to walk it back. They say they're
How
going to
much
go
have they
back to the thing.
lost?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's tightly under wraps. The
Okay.
NDP is already saying that we want to go find out what it is.
Yeah, I
You know,
agree.
and the people are like, yo, just be quiet. Just don't worry
Yeah.
about it, man. Don't worry about it. And I say
Yeah, what do you say?
there's a different layer here.
Tell me.
Right? It's a racist layer.
Oh, shit.
Right? Because the original license plate says yours to discover.
Yeah, what's this one say?
The new ones say a place to grow.
What? What?
Which
really?
is like somewhat like campaignish for whatever the frick he does. And I think it's a racist thing because you know what happens?
Yeah, are you talking out of your ass right now?
There's pockets of white people and
Yeah.
white communities that brown people haven't discovered yet.
Oh, man, you're right.
And you know what? We're coming to your place and
Yep.
we're opening a halal meat store
All right.
beside a shawarma store.
Okay.
And it's going to smell like grilled meat.
Yeah.
Fuck you, we're coming.
Yeah, we're coming.
That's it.
I'm not sure what we're mad about right now.
I have no idea either.
I know, but I think I'm with you. I'll be with you.
You're with me if it's a
I'm with
shawarma.
you. If it's a short, well, it just got
If
to
it's
the
a-
shawarma in the last 5 seconds. Before this, it was about a license plate, and before that, it was about Doug Ford.
Yeah, well, anyway. So, yeah, Doug Ford is walking that back. They're going to go back to the regular license plate.
Yeah,
And try spending money on something else.
yeah.
We don't
that's
need
a
new
silly-
license plates.
I didn't know why it was being changed in the first place, but also like I think if you're gonna do a slogan change, you should just talk to everybody. I want my
Yeah.
2 cents on the slogan.
For sure. So, you remember when they were naming the Raptors?
Yeah,
They had a voting thing.
right.
There was
Look
a
how
bunch
that
of
turned
options.
out.
It turned out great.
How'd that turn out? Great. What were the other options?
Oh, man. Not
are the
great.
other options?
Hold on. I'm going to pull that up. Give me a second.
You know somebody's gonna try to do alliteration. They're like Toronto Tippers or some shit.
Oh, it's always like that.
Yeah. Houston, they let us do that for the football team. That all these names like
Someone could be like, okay.
no, but they look. This is the city, Texans. That's their team, the Houston Texans.
Right.
Can you imagine any other place doing that? We're the New Yorkers.
Yeah, I don't get knickerbockers.
That must have had something to do with something back in the day. That must have made sense at some point. Someone just useless, like Orlando Magic. Like, dude, can we? Who? Oh, I guess it's just Disney owns that. We're gonna attach it to the mouse.
Yeah, that's that. I don't like pelicans either.
Yeah.
It seems like it's not.
Can you just ask Google?
No, hold on, because I want to find the list, and it's like there was a list there. They were once called. They were going to be called the dragons. They were going to be called something else. The tarantulas. I think T was in there somewhere.
The tarantulas.
Yeah. Here are all the potential names for.
Perfect.
Yeah. Here we go. Hold on. Give me a second.
How many are there? A lot.
I'm not gonna buy all of them. The whiskey jacks.
That can't be true.
Okay. The blue basketballs.
Hey, listen, stop. You're on a trolling list. You're making a fool of yourself, right? Come on.
No, this is the list. Actual photocopy from the Toronto Star.
Okay.
When they put it up there. Okay. So the Aces, the Air Commanders, the Air Hawks, the Arc Indians.
Arc Indians?
No, Arcadians. Sorry.
Jeez.
The Arrows. The
Hey,
Arrows.
time
The
out.
Athletics.
Time out. I think first off, you're not appreciating these because you're just going off of volume. Because all of these,
Okay.
you don't think we could have been the Arc Indians?
No, the Arcadians.
Yeah, but you know what we would have called them?
Yeah, we would have.
That would have been the best.
We would have said, yeah.
The Arcadians.
Right. The Toronto Attitude. The Toronto Axis.
There's no way these were their names, dude. Are you
Dude.
sure?
Yes.
Can I see the Toronto Attitude? There's no way.
Right. In April, after about a month, this list of names was posted, for which 10 were randomly selected for voting.
No way.
Okay.
Randomly? Why randomly? Why not with intense purpose? We could have been the Attitude. Our whole mascot would have been like an eyebrow up or something.
All right. Here we go. The Beagles. Beavers, Bees, Blasts, Blazers.
Oh my God. No. This is not possible. The Blazers already another team. Dude, I think you're looking at something
Back
else.
in the 1995, the Blazers weren't the Blazers.
Pretty sure they were.
They were?
Yeah.
Dude, literally the
Google.
Photoshop.
When was the Portland Trail Blazers created?
Portland Trail Blazers was founded on 1970.
1970. So your list is fake.
I don't think so. All right,
Well,
here we
the
go.
Blazers is obviously wrong. It's already a team. You know how little you're trying when there's already a team, and you're like, "What about this name?"
Hold on a second. I got it. Here we go. 10 options.
Okay, let's just go
The
with these.
final list for
Thank
10
you.
options. Here we go. And this is from the Canadian Encyclopedia.
All right.
Okay.
We know that's
All right, here we go.
song.
Beavers,
Yes.
Bobcats.
Wow, Beavers made it through.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Bobcats, dragons,
Okay.
grizzlies, hogs, scorpions, T-Rex, tarantulas. I was right about that. Terriers, and raptors.
Wow.
And of course, this was back in
Vancouver got Grizzlies. and we got the
1995 because the
Raptors.
Jurassic Park came out in 1993. So there was a big,
Right.
huge thing about raptors. That's why there was T-Rex and raptors, and that's why we got raptors.
Oh man, that's actually absolutely true. That makes perfect sense. Otherwise, they wouldn't have done that.
Nope,
That
they wouldn't.
movie gave us a basketball name.
Mhm.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the same year they had these two expansion teams come out at the same time. The Grizzlies in Vancouver and Toronto was over here, and people would get drafted by the Grizzlies, and they would say, "We don't want to go." It happened a couple of times. Where like the second pick or first pick, Steve Francis got selected, and he's like, "I'm not signing. It's too far away from family. It's in another country." Straight up. So the Rockets sent 4 players
Yeah.
over there, and they sent us this one rookie.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was great. But then you guys, the Raptors always had Vince Carter and Damon Stoudemire, and it was just like this. It had an identity from the jump that was like, ooh,
Not too bad,
Air Canada.
you know?
You know, they weren't winning, but they were. It was interesting.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Anyways, the names: tarantulas, the
Hogs.
bobcat, hogs, beavers.
Beavers would have been problematic.
I think it would have been problematic eventually.
Yeah.
But I also think it would have been had the best cult following. I feel like we would have really embraced it. Like at some point, it's like so stupid, and everybody else shits on it. They're like, "Yeah, that's right. We're the Beavers." What you know? We'd have
It's
tails.
tough
and stuff.
though. You know how like
Everybody
especially
would
if you have a
have wooden
losing
teeth.
like if you have a losing team that's called the Beavers,
Yeah.
it's opening you up for
It's true.
being called something else. You know?
I think Beavers is you would bring it to the Beavers eventually. You just call them Beavers. It's like it's already a kind of a insult on many levels.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, moose. I was hoping for something like very Canadian, like the Arctic moose.
Yes.
Or some sort of wolf.
Yes.
Like a
Actually,
beowulf.
I tried to put in a moose type thing for the name of this podcast. At one point before Crash and Flow, it was going
Right.
to be the Nerdy Caribou.
The nerdy caribou.
That would have been the podcast name.
I like it.
Yeah.
Caribous are brown,
Yes.
you know.
Oh wow. Okay, didn't even think of that.
Dude, so many levels.
Okay.
Nerdy,
So
Canadian,
many-
brown.
So many levels.
Yep. Likes.
Likes what?
I don't know. I was trying to see what would be something interesting a caribou would like, but
I think they like carrots. No, that's what humans feed them in zoos.
yeah. I think they like delivering Santa's gifts.
Those are not caribous.
Yeah, they are.
Those are
It's the
reindeers.
same animal.
They're the same?
Yeah. Caribous are reindeer.
Caribous are reindeer.
Yep.
Okay, Google. Are caribous the same as reindeer?
On the website polartrek.com, they say reindeer and caribou are actually the same species, Reindeer tarandus, but there are substantial differences between the two. To find out more, look for the link in your Google Home.
I'm curious now. So they're the same, but there's substantial differences.
Yeah, they're the same species.
I thought they looked the same.
No, because like reindeer has they have thinner horns,
Okay.
and then caribou have a rack.
Are
Yeah.
you sure you didn't see like just like a younger caribou?
Oh no.
It's the same,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a similar age and stuff. You
Yeah.
checked?
Yeah.
How do
yeah.
you check?
Oh no, I mean like a rack on their head.
I know. No, I'm just saying, how do you know this is like a similar age and what?
Oh yeah, no, I can't tell.
Like,
I didn't check their wallets.
So no, you actually got to check their teeth. So like a goat?
They have rings, like a
No,
like a tree.
Stop it. So if it's like a sheep or a goat goat will have 2 teeth at the bottom if it's 1 year old.
Okay.
And if it's 2 years
That's
old,
adorable.
it'll have 4 teeth.
Oh no.
And then that's the good eating time.
Okay.
You don't try to. I don't know what happens if it gets older.
Wait, you don't? Okay, yeah, you want to eat it at 4 teeth?
Because when we would go buy goats for Eid, you would literally like pick your goats and they show you the teeth.
Wait, you said lamb before.
You can look at either, but the
same?
goat is the 2 to 4. I think the lamb is the same.
I see.
But the goat that's how you do it.
Okay,
So,
okay.
Yeah, and my uncles would barter like, hey. What if you knocked 2 of these teeth out? It's just like impossible, right? Like, so you just punch this goat right in the face.
And then now it's de-aged 3 years.
Yeah. It's an old goat, man. I'm trying to walk a old goat by me, telling me it's a two-tooth.
You ever cut a throat of an animal?
A chicken, I think.
Oh, you've done chicken.
Yeah.
Wow. How did you feel? How was your soul?
I didn't feel much of anything.
Shit, you're like John Wick, huh?
No, it was a place where I went to buy chicken regularly. There were a bunch of chickens always there. There was a guy with a knife and a pit.
Yeah.
And I went with my uncle. And this is what happened here. So it didn't seem odd at all.
Right. Just
I
hold
was like
on to
10.
it and chopped it.
No, I didn't hold on to anything. Just the guy was holding on to it, and then he was like, "Do you want to do it?" And I look at my uncle. He's like, "You want to do it?" I was like, so I got the knife and I did this. That was it.
Wow.
It's just one.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure if I was 10 years old,
They just
I'd
told
cry.
me to do it like you have to just apply enough pressure and just do it quick because it was just you don't want to like bluntly kill an animal.
Yeah,
so
fair.
just like Plus the butcher kept his knife in his hand because he was just like, just in case this guy cuts off my toe, I'm gonna stab him.
All right, fair.
But that's the thing. He also would step on the chicken neck with his toe, and the pit was here. So like,
He didn't want to use his hands?
and his hands were always available. He would pin them with his feet.
Feels like it's questionable treatment there.
Yeah, he's gonna kill him.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Yeah.
it's a little disrespectful. You're using your feet.
Oh, all of this is very disrespectful. Yeah. That's what I realized immediately. Was all of this is very disrespectful.
I feel like there's more respectable ways to kill a chicken.
chickens are treated the worst, man.
They are.
Chickens are treated way worse than most. Like,
Have you seen how they
cows
do
or
it
goats.
in the like industrial type?
I've seen.
You take your chicken
Yeah.
and then you put it in a holder. It's like a cone.
Okay.
So you pop him in there,
Right.
And it's just his head sticking out.
Yeah.
Her head sticking out of the cone there, and they're kind of like suspended there,
Right.
And they're on a train,
Oh man.
and this train is going full speed towards like a double blade saw,
Okay.
and it's just chopping heads.
Wow.
The chickens are going in like a train,
It's just like. Oh man.
just taking out these chickens, and then you got a radio,
Yeah.
and it's just playing the dua.
Oh shoot.
I don't know if this
I
is
saw
factually
one
true,
where
but that's what I saw.
I saw a video where this was a place that they would electrocute them. So the chickens,
Chickens?
Yeah. So they get electrocuted on this metal tray real quick, and it like paralyzes them. And then the guy just sticks it into like what seems like a holder of their head, probably something similar.
Yeah.
It just goes like, and it's just like it can take out like unlimited amounts
family.
of chickens.
The whole generation just out. in one
It's just
go.
like every fourth millisecond once you get them all loaded.
yeah,
Ugh.
it's tough.
I don't know. Or even right now, I'm like, how did we get here? I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I got us here. Yeah, Pakistan. Have you ever killed a chicken?
With a
it's
toe.
true. I had one of my relatives, their son killed a goat
Okay.
on Eid, not just like out of vengeance or something. Keeps looking at me. You know?
He sneaks out, causes
Yeah.
goat murder, comes back.
That goat owes me money. But in Eid, and he was 12.
Yeah,
And I was like, ooh. And they were like, yeah, that's when I did it. And I was like, oh.
yeah.
I was like, I guess that's when I did it too.
I feel like if I had to do it now, I'd still feel some type. I would feel some type of way about
I'd
it.
feel something about it right now, compared to especially back then.
Yeah, back then you were.
I didn't
just-
feel
you didn't-
anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't, because I eat chicken. Everybody eats chicken. This is where we buy the chickens. I've been coming here for weeks,
Yeah.
or as far as I can remember.
Yeah.
And yeah, he does that, and he's like, "Do you want to do it?" And
Like I guess this
I've
is
watched
what
him
goes.
do it.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Yep."
I once saw a chicken get caught underneath a lorry.
Oh
And the
man.
reason why I say lorry is because it was in Mauritius.
Uh huh.
You gotta call it by what they call it.
Right.
And it hurt his leg, and he was limping,
Oh man.
and it felt like
Yeah.
I saw an assault
Mm-hmm.
on a human.
Right.
It hit me hard.
Mm.
I had to pull over and then try to scoot this chicken off the street so he doesn't get hit again by another truck.
Uh huh.
But that's it. I'm just saying that just it getting hurt was enough to
Yeah.
I didn't talk for the next 10 minutes while I was driving.
Dude, I saw a horse
Yeah.
walk up to a duck
Okay.
and then stomp on it.
Really?
Yeah, in the wild. This lady's making a recording of this horse.
Oh boy.
And it's just getting closer, and there's a duck, and it looks at it, and it goes pop, and the duck goes pff, like feathers everywhere. It was awesome.
It's probably a rapist duck. I don't feel bad.
No, it was just interesting. I was like, what's going through that horse's head? Because it definitely wanted to do that,
Right.
and the duck did not, for 1 second, think that's what was going to happen. She was just like, yeah, there's a horse, and just doing duck stuff.
Quack quack.
And he was just like, I
Quack, quack,
wonder
motherf-
if I... Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Quack quack mother.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I just
I thought
that's
you
what
heard...
the horse. That's what the horse said.
Wow.
Right? You know, the duck said quack.
I thought it was
quack quack
from a show or something. But yeah, he got
It's
him.
a great tagline. It's a great tagline for a killer horse
It's true.
or anything that really kills
A duck. It's true. I always find it funny when, or not funny, but very interesting when like animals just play with other animals in like some sort of murderous, like devil may care kind of situation.
You normally don't see horses do that type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Killer whales. You see animal. Well, killer whales play with their food.
Oh man, I've seen some amazing videos.
I've seen very good hunt skills.
I've seen killer whales. I saw a killer whale go under a pup, and then smack it so hard that it flew for like 50 feet.
Yeah,
and it landed, and they just kept smacking this thing around like it was a baseball.
No.
And it was like,
oh no.
I was like, gee, it was a seal pup.
Yeah,
it was.
But even if a seal pup needs to weigh at least 50 pounds or so.
No. Dolphins. Have you seen dolphins with a pufferfish?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's just like them poking it. It didn't seem.
Yeah, but it's just like
it must
harassing
be
it.
It must be annoying.
Yeah,
for the
they're
pufferfish.
not eating it. They're just like boop, boop, boop. They just run with it for a while on their nose and just give it to another one who runs with it, and they're like,
yeah. How else are you gonna play dolphin soccer, man? Why are you judging?
Well, they do it because it secretes like a.
They're getting high.
Yeah, it's a low toxin. It's the same toxin the pufferfish releases to stun and kill.
I thought it's in their needles.
It comes out of their needles, but it doesn't. Apparently, it doesn't need to stab.
Okay.
It's I was looking into.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, they get intoxicated off of the pufferfish. The dolphins do.
Man, everyone's getting high.
Yeah, they just trip out. Have you seen dolphins trip out?
No.
Oh, you're like that dolphin is high.
I've seen a leopard trip out.
Yeah, I saw that too. That is scary. That is not
because
cool.
they flex their paws a lot
and their eyes and their like facial expressions. Like, what are you seeing, leopard? What are we seeing, leopard?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be close to a leopard that's tripping out.
I would want to trip with that leopard and see if I can become the leopard.
Right? You're just doing the same thing. You're just like pawing the earth.
And that's how you become the crow.
Yeah.
You're like, I am the leopard.
That'd be cool. That
would be cool.
Trying to figure out other asshole.
I would love to, if I became a leopard, even just for a minute, like I'm gonna go hunt something right now and see how it feels.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I can't imagine anything to a leopard feeling better.
That's true. But you would also suck.
Because you've all these new senses, right? You'd be like friggin' Bella, from Twilight.
What?
And she becomes a vampire for the first time.
Yeah, you said Bella, and I was thinking Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Nah, she got no powers.
She got no powers. Whatever. That's waste.
You'd be like a newborn vampire.
Man, I would love to be a vampire.
Yeah.
I told you my vampire story.
Tell me again.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It was a dream. I was a vampire, but I could also bloodbend.
Oh right, I remember that one definitely.
Yeah.
That was a bloodbending story for me.
Yeah, that was just a fun one.
I feel like it'd get boring after a while being a vampire, but then again, I'm like, I don't know.
No, I don't
feel
think so.
boring right now. I feel like the world changes.
Yeah.
Things do change. Some things you'd be like, the Romans are at it again or something. Like this empire.
Right. You ever get hit by a spitball?
Oh yeah, in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
that's humiliating.
That's humiliating, especially if you don't know how to spitball back.
Yeah, it seems like but the thing is, I think the key to a good spitball is ample amount of spit within the ball.
There's a lot of,
variables
in this equation.
It's never been a thing where I'm like, this is something that I would like to do in retaliation. I would just rather punch the person.
Huh.
But I didn't have fight game back then.
Nah, who does, man?
I know, there's plenty of people who have. Some people would take a Whiteout.
Yeah.
And they would fill the cap. Remember when Whiteout came in a pen?
Yeah.
So they would squeeze a lot of it into a cap.
Right.
And they would throw it at people.
Oh, man.
So you get like a white spot. You get hit.
Oof.
Yeah. I remember who did it to me.
The look in your eyes, bro. Go talk to a therapist. I'm talking about that shit.
I just want to die. You want to compare notes?
Sometimes I'll tell people to go talk to a therapist. They're like, I can't talk to you. And we're friends. I was like, listen, I'm kidding. Also, we're not friends.
Talk to a therapist.
People get really heavy sometimes.
Yeah. Does that make you uncomfortable, bro?
No, just some things just like some things totally. I was like, I get it, and other things I was like you're just talking.
You should get over it.
No, like some things are like every time in my house when we have pizza, I feel like I don't get the last slice, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, you can't be friends with that person.
Yeah, they're like,
That's it.
nobody ever asked me
I think that
if I
person
want the last slice. And that, that's something that they live with.
Right.
And they're like,
Man.
and I have some things that I have a friend, I'll be like, you know what? I don't understand the background of this. So I'll be like, I'll empathize in a way that's very neutral. And then sometimes you're just like,
Maybe you got touched by a pizza, bro.
Yeah, I just feel like now that Sayed doesn't care about this now. And it's cool, So yeah, I'll help you move. But like sometimes I'm like, hey man, come on.
Yeah, if you want to go deep, you gotta.
Yeah.
It's got to be something.
Yeah, I'm
But you know what?
35. I've heard people actually lose things in their life. Come on. Like, things have happened.
That's true. Deaths in the family.
Yeah, there's like people, and anyways. I don't want to get too into it. Sorry. Because I realize that I can, downplay other people's problems because I'm always downplaying my own problems.
Right. You do have a tendency of doing that.
Yeah. It's how I cope. It's how people say, like, you don't seem you're stressed about anything. Because I've downplayed all of these stresses down to a very contained.
It's a compressed ball of dark matter in my soul. Please,
true.
Please don't talk to me too much about it.
Yeah. It's what makes my poops funny, but it's in there. So. Sometimes you get other
That's why
people
you're a comedian, man. You try to air it out.
Somebody will say, like, my toe hurts. And I'm like, this guy doesn't have a leg. Hey, what's up?
Right.
We don't have to talk about toes right now.
That's fair.
Are you okay? You healthy? Well, good to see you, buddy.
Right. Man, sometimes just people just want to complain, man.
Yeah, I know.
Just want to complain.
They just want to vent about their toe and rant about their toe.
They feel a little bit better after complaining.
Yeah.
Some people, that's the way how they work.
I like complaints about like completely superficial things, like movies. It's like, all right, this rant, I'm with you.
Yeah.
When
but that's
people
more
like
of a distraction,
super
right?
actually angry about like little things, just like
it's hard to take them seriously. But then everyone's got a different perspective and they got a different experience, right?
Some people actually what I'm working on with a therapist is more empathy for these kind of situations.
Really?
But even with that,
yeah. But the problem is that that's where the funny is sometimes.
That's totally the thing. Because he's right. He's like, yeah. Sometimes people actually don't need honest empathy.
Yeah.
Like they don't deserve it. They need it.
Yeah.
But they don't deserve it in the
right.
And even they would agree if they were not in their own situation that the situation doesn't require that much sympathy or empathy.
Yeah.
Now the problem is when they feel like since I'm not getting this empathy or sympathy, that other people aren't good friends, and like, is it worth it to kind of explain that whole thing to them or show empathy to a friend, and he is or she is a friend of yours?
Yeah.
That will maybe quell them for the moment, and they will eventually, over time, be able to figure things out.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to deal with that differently if it's a girl versus a guy. For a girl, just give empathy.
Yeah.
Right. Force it. It's easier.
Right.
For a dude, maybe you talk to him a little bit. You can reset their perspective on the situation. Maybe that makes them feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
But
totally true.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I don't think you want to open that can of worms, right? Just give empathy. Sometimes it's just easier.
Yeah, fun times, man.
Well, there it is. We've learned a little bit about you, bro. Thanks for opening up.
Thanks,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I got my benefits rehab, so therapy.
Yeah. Sometimes you need someone to talk to. See, say it. Sometimes you need someone to talk to.
Kinda.
Did you eat food yet?
No, man. I gotta get a haircut. I'm gonna go to Demetres, pay $50 for a haircut.
Hey, man.
For a junior attendee.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Junior.
Yeah, you're a brave soul.
Yeah, anything could happen. He's
You're
over
giving
there.
him you're trusting a number one.
He's there. He's like, just I cut hair with a lighter.
Oh, I've seen someone who tries to light hair, your ear hair on fire. That's it. They just light a match.
Yeah.
And they put it towards your ear so it burns your ear fuzz.
Yeah, it seems good.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I don't see anything wrong with that too. But now I'm thinking maybe I could try that out.
With your head?
With my no, bro, just with the ear hair. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the top of your head.
Can you imagine?
Can you?
I think so. You put some lighter fluid on my hair.
No. You never do that, Yasin. What are you fucking doing, dude? You don't ever put fluid anywhere.
And then you light it and it immediately lights up and burns. It burns like that.
No.
Because the fire burns the lighter fluid.
No. You're kidding, right?
I think so.
Okay, good. Don't ever put fluid on your. It doesn't evaporate. It doesn't burn out as quickly as you would think.
Oh, it stays there for a little bit.
Yeah. It burns you.
There's one particular.
It cooks you.
There's one particular alcohol that like it flash flames and it immediately goes up.
I hope it's just right.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very good experiment.
Yeah,
for somebody who doesn't want eyebrows.
Yeah, not to do on your head though. That's
Yeah.
right. No, I'm never gonna cut my hair.
No.
Hair removal with fire.
I did it with my arm once, and I was like, well, that actually smells like. It smells burning hair. Smells like burning people.
Really?
Like, it
okay, wait. How
smells
do you know
gross.
what burning people smells like?
Carcass. You like in sometimes in Pakistan you just burn a carcass because like an animal will die, like a goat, and
Right.
somebody will just light it on fire.
I'm assuming a goat smells different from a human.
Probably hairier. But after that, it's just bones and meat, and after the first initial burn off,
Yeah.
it's just burning.
It's just
flesh.
burning meat. Yeah.
Is what I think a person would smell like is similar as a goat.
So it smells great. It smells like a barbecue.
That smells horrible. Smells disgusting. Smells like what is wrong. Like it is. Smells. Just burn a little bit. I can do it right now. Shit. Whatever. You do close that podcast off with that.
Oh, I can't do that. I've already trimmed and manscaped.
You trim your arms?
Yeah, like up here.
Yeah. So I burned this section 3 months ago.
Okay.
And it works way better than trimming.
Okay. What do? You just take a lighter and you hold on to it? Just like close, just
it just goes real quick. It's just like this, and you do it once and you're done.
That's it.
Yeah,
with a lighter.
With a lighter.
Okay, not a candle. You don't have a special candle.
No, I'm not that.
Have a
Dude,
hair?
I'm burning here with fire. You think I have a setup for this? This is what you do when you don't have a setup.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so you need a lighter. You can't use a creme brulee burner.
You can, but those are really strong. You can use that for creme brulee or hash or something, but don't use it for your arm.
Right. I feel like it's too directional. Just
Yeah,
I
think you might burn yourself. Definitely don't put oil on there first.
Right.
Yeah. You scared the shit out of me, by the way.
I'm trying to be more silly.
Yeah. It's getting there. If I come back next time, you look like the Joker.
I want to know how I got all these scars.
Yeah. It's never the lighter fluid matches.
This has been episode 226.
226 people.
Oh, Nikes. Thanks for hanging with us. We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy that sun. It's coming out. You can feel the strength of it. Mm-hmm. I find that I sign out a lot of these podcasts with regards to the sun and the promise of the sun. Yeah. It's because it's the most positive thing in my life.
What if you were completely different if you lived in another type of climate? You were in California or BC or Oregon or something.
We're getting rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, we experience we enjoy the things that we don't get too much of.
It's true,
right?
It's true.
That's why I want to tell you some of my things, man. Why don't you just listen to me? Why don't you just give me some empathy, bro?
I'm listening, man.
All right, thanks.
You're not my wife.
Shut up, bro. Just listen. Damn it. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back in a week. Good night.